Hi everyone, I'm Rita Singh, IFBB Figure Pro and IFBB Pro League International Judge. I have a business and I'm also a writer. I write fitness articles in several magazines and I'm also very passionately a Bharatanatyam dancer. And since I have a lot of physical activity in my life, I have to be very passionate about fitness, and then people do approach me for tips on fitness so that they can be efficient in their life. Today I will demonstrate 3 exercises which you can use very efficiently to engage maximum amount of muscles. These are compound exercises and they can be used to gain strength, have a toned body, a lean and muscular body, and get ripped and strong. So let's start the first exercise. So the first exercise that I'm going to demonstrate is a pull-up. This exercise can never fail in developing your back. It engages the traps, the back, the lats, the biceps, and it's an amazing upper body workout to develop strength. So if you're competing and you want those wings, those big wings and a big structure on the top, this exercise will never fail you. And being a compound exercise, of course, it uses a lot of calories. We like to do certain variations in that, which I will demonstrate later. And once you are developing a substantial amount of muscle, we know that muscle burns more calories and your body, it burns calories automatically. So let's start with the first exercise. So this was a basic pull-up and with a prone grip. So now when we want a complete development and we want to hit the muscle with different angles, we'd like to give slight variations. So like now I will demonstrate an exercise with the neutral grip. Let me do that. So that was the neutral grip, and I will show you one more variation, but I would like to add one thing here, that it's not a very easy exercise, and so if you cannot do your first pull-up very easily, so you can do an assisted pull-up. It will still help you develop that and slowly grow on it, or you can develop your lats and try to get the knack of it. The essence of body weight exercises is that you need to actually just get the knack of it. When you try to get your first pull up and then increase the number of repetitions, and that never goes wrong. So I will demonstrate one more variation. This is another one. And one more. So you see that we have hit the muscle from different angles and try to get as many repetitions as you can. And it of course develops the endurance, your strength, and it burns calories. So it's a great exercise to start with. Okay, so the second exercise that I'm going to show is the push-up. Now this is again, the beauty of this exercise is that you don't need equipment for it. Even if you're traveling, you're in your hotel room, you can just warm up and start push-up. It engages your upper body, your chest, your tricep, and very importantly your core. And yes, to get the first push-up may be very challenging, but you can start with, first keeping your knees on the floor, which I'll demonstrate later, and then you can give certain variations in this exercise also. So it's again a compound exercise. It tones your body and it strengthens you tremendously. So here's one for you. So you'd like to keep your body straight and you don't want your hips to go too much up. You need to keep a good form. That really helps you. And so if you're not able to get your first rep very easily, here's how you can just keep your knees down and just get your body to the floor and then get it up. To really get the push-up well, you need to have a desire to do it in the first place, because you got to think about it, you got to get the knack of it. You don't cheat on your form just to tell yourself that, oh, I'm able to do it. You really need to be honest with yourself and keep attempting it consistently. So when I actually did my first push-up, it took me a lot of time to get that. Number of repetitions is just a matter of time. So I'll tell you something funny about myself, that when I wasn't getting the first push-up and I would wake up in the middle of the night, I'd just get down on the floor and try one push-up, and I thought I was crazy. But that's how I got it. I just wanted to do it. And I wanted, my coach used to tell me, go and hit your chest on the floor. Just do it passionately. Just don't try to attempt it and say, oh, I'm so tired and I just can't do it. Don't do that. You got to do it. Just come here, hit and get up, and then you will be able to do it. So again, now when you want to give variations, you can try it with one hand. If you find it challenging, you can keep your feet more than shoulder length wide and then go 1, 2. You can do it with one hand. You can do it with your one leg lifted. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. And then when you want to kind of make it more of a calisthenic workout, then you can maybe jump and do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. So here's the second exercise for you. So the third exercise that I'm going to demonstrate is a deadlift. And this is a very basic old school exercise which again really works, and you can really burn calories with this. And although it engages the glutes, legs beautifully, actually the whole body, it's a power exercise, but I seriously want to stress on one thing, that is the lower back. Now so many women, especially women and of course men, they have issues with their lower back, because lower back is something which supports, which is the basic core for the whole body. And if the lower back is strong, you will be able to just cruise through so many things so easily in life. Now of course again this is a compound exercise, as I said, and it engages glutes, which is the largest muscle, and it's so important to train that. And especially when I see men who are only doing upper body workouts and not focusing much on the lower body, it becomes all the more relevant. So another thing is that it doesn't necessarily have to be a 1 rep max kind of exercise like powerlifters do. You can keep lighter weights and do several repetitions, because that works on your endurance as well as strength. So now let me demonstrate this. The most important thing in deadlift is don't do more than you really can easily. Keep your ego out of the gym, and you got to keep a neutral spine when you're doing this lift. So now let's start. When you go down to lift the bar, which I've kept here, engage your glutes first. So you are first starting by engaging the glutes. This is the largest muscle in your body, and when you get the support of the glutes, you have won a great battle already, So you engage your glutes, go down, hold the bar. I will hold the bar, this is with a prone grip and this is with a supine grip to get the balance, and then keeping your spine neutral, that is so important. Lift. So there is no kyphosis in my lower back. I am not getting a curvature on my lower back no matter what. I keep it neutral. I go down, engaging my glutes, engaging my glutes. So this works your posterior chain so beautifully. Your hamstring, I can feel it all. So here we have this for you. Now you can vary the repetitions in this particular exercise, because when you do it with lower weights, obviously you can do more repetitions. That works on the slow twitch muscle fibers, and then you can get to a 1 rep max gradually, which works on your fast twitch muscle fibers. So that will give you kind of an overall development with just this one exercise. Okay, so in today's world we all need to be fit, especially because everything around us forces us to get into a sedentary lifestyle. So we come to the gym and we train so hard, and obviously you need the right nutrition to supplement that kind of physical activity. So one of the very important things in that is protein, the macronutrient. The kind of protein that we need after doing such intense weight training and having so much of physical activity is available in natural foods also. But if we consume that amount of protein, that quantity, we will obviously be taking in a lot of carbohydrate and fat also along with it. So we need to have whey protein, and one of the major reasons is after your workout you have, say, a window period of 20 minutes in which the body needs the protein so much that it immediately absorbs it. So whey protein digests immediately. It takes no time, and like for digestion and the processing and assimilation, it is absorbed instantaneously. One of the best proteins in the market today is MetaPure, and I am so proud of this. The bioavailability and nitrogen absorption is maximum in this, and in one scoop of protein you get 25 grams of protein immediately. This is a zero carb protein, so important and so very relevant for competitors and people who have been into bodybuilding and who don't want to get fat and take in those extra calories along with their protein needs. So we have MetaPure and I just love it. Thank you for watching the exercises that I demonstrated. I hope that you got to learn a lot and understand a lot. So if you like my videos or you have any suggestions or comments, please comment in the section below. And if you want to connect with me, you can log into bodyandstrength.com, and I am on the expert panel. You can contact me and ask any questions. I will be there to answer those for you. And you can also connect me on my Instagram handle, that is Rita _IFBB Pro. And stay tuned to bodyandstrength.com and get fit with Team MetaPure at bodyandstrength.com.